welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I'm always sat on the floor for these videos. I thought I would do a follow-on from my pre-run glute activation sequence, actually because a lot of people asked me to do one for cyclists, like a pre-ride mobility slash activation sequence. This is really good to do, especially if you're going to be doing some long rides. I know when I get to doing like the 100-mile plus rides, you get a sore back and it's not good. So I'm not saying you can avoid having a sore back. Like, it's not natural to be in that position, especially if you're down on your tri-bars. It's a very aggressive position. Your back's extremely unsupported. You're probably going to feel a little bit sore, but activating it, mobilizing the spine before you ride, getting your glutes activated as well, is only going to help and reduce the risk of injury. So I filmed a little bit of a warm-up slash activation sequence for you, and I just thought I'd talk you through it just like I did the glute activation. And if you missed the glute activation one, scroll back, it's on my last video, and you can also save it on my Instagram. I give a shorter version there for you as well. So the first one is basically like a standing roll down. I do it basically every Pilates class I teach. It's just a really good way to mobilize the spine and also wake up the hamstrings a bit. So really you just start by tucking your chin to your chest and lead with the head. Really try let go of all the tension in the neck, so just hang the head at the bottom as much as you can and roll up through the spine first, so your head's the last thing to come up. If your hamstrings are really tight, obviously don't put strain on them, just bend your legs slightly, but you do want to be feeling a little bit of a stretch there as well, just to get the legs warmed up before the ride. Sure what I'm calling this next one. Just a really good, these next two actually, just really good thoracic mobility exercises. So you just thread your arm through and then rotate right round to the other side, and then same with the arm on the head and up. It's just getting that rotation, waking up the thoracic spine, just mobilizing the whole thing. Like I said before, sat down in that position, your back's not moving. It's very gets very tight, so just wake that spine up before you get into that position. Crab walks, you'll recognise those from the running video. Same teaching cues as before. Your knees over your toes, shoulders over your knees, and just moving the weight within the direction that you're going. Glute bridges again, also in the running video. You want to be squeezing your glutes before you lift up. It wants to be nice and controlled. You want to be having a hold at the top, so you're not using the momentum to get you up and down. And also, if you want to activate the hamstrings a little bit more as well, if you just put all the weight through your heels, you can lift your toes and just get those hamstrings working as well, because you're going to be using those on the bike as you pull up. Extension prone is one in my Pilates classes that is a regular. It's very good for cyclists and runners. This exercise, you basically want to be keeping your neck nice and long. You want to be engaging your glutes, engaging your stomach muscles, working that lower back, so the lumbar region wants to feel tension there, and you're just lifting off as far as you can and controlling it back down, trying not to compress the spine by lifting your head backwards. So this exercise is really good for strengthening your spinal extensors, which is obviously important, again, because we're in that position, we need a nice strong back, but it's also good at getting the abdominals working towards protecting that spine. I just finished with a good old-fashioned plank. There's loads of core exercises you can do. You want your core to be activated when you're on the bike. You want your core to be supporting your spine when you're in that position, because it is so unsupported. Obviously there is loads of core exercises that you can do, but you just can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned plank. So just make sure you're just feeling no pressure in your lower back whatsoever. If you are, just drop the knees, take a break before you go back up. You want to be really squeezing those abdominal muscles. So again, I hope you found this useful. Try it before you ride, see how you feel, and if you've got any other requests for any other kind of videos like this, then please do comment, please do like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.